Hi, it's Marino Crossing, and today we are touring some videos today. So this is a sky core iron created by CrossingColleen, who is on Instagram, but I think she's also on Twitch as well. So if you do want to go and check her out, I'll leave a link to the description for you. But first of all, let's get into look at the maps. So let's have a look at the map. Okay, so currently we have Colleen, who is the creator for this island, and as you can see, it's definitely a bit spaced out this island, but she has got a lot of different villages as well. So let's have a look at the villages, shall we? We have Lyman, Keaton, Bunny, Pate, Gala, Sky, Ione, Ursula, Nate, and Hopkins. If you can't see the dream address down below, what I might do is I might actually put it in the description for you, just in case if you want to tour this island afterwards, after this actual video has been premiered, for example. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to get into the tour. Okay, so as you come out from the airport, if you are like, you know, doing what I'm doing, you go up the, I think it's like little ladders that we got in the 2.0 update, and as you can see what we've got at the moment, we've got some like little bubbles coming out, and as you can see we've got some sky custom designs on the floor, making it very, like, you know, more likely you're living in the sky, as you can see. But it's definitely quite a good island to tour, because I've not even toured a Skycore island before, so this is kind of, you know, semi-new to me. Well, I know there's been a few creators that have toured this island, but I think CrossingColleen has. But I thought if I tour it for myself, I might have like a different kind of perspective on it, so I thought let's just tour it today. But I think over here I didn't showcase this little area here where you got Nook's Cranny, when they got their own like little, I think this is kind of like a petrol station right next outside the Nook's Cranny. As you can tell, it's not fully upgraded. I quite like that, because sometimes you don't have to fully upgrade your Nook's Cranny if you want to have a 5-star island, for example, you know what I mean? But outside you've got a lot of custom designs of the clouds again, so, and also you've got a lot of vines as well, so she's using a variety of custom designs and even a lot of 2.0 items. And there's even a truck introduced in the 2.0 update as well, and as I can tell, it seems like Nook's Cranny are delivering stuff to the residents of this island, so it makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? So what's up here, I wonder? As you can see, it's all been terraformed pretty well, so I think she's used a lot of cliff terraforming, because you don't have to, it looks more like you're actually in the sky, you're not lower ground half the time. I wonder what's in here though. Oh, it's like a little park area, that's handy, and you can even tell you what the time is. So currently, as I'm touring this island, it seems like it's about, I think it's like nearly 12:30 accordingly, and I quite like it. It's quite set in the summertime as well, because I can hear some beetles as well, so it makes a lot of sense that this island gets to be set in summer or springtime, whatever. But I quite like it, because this could be one of your photo opportunities, and plus you can even use your camera app as well, so it actually is quite a good photo opportunity if you are touring this island after I've, you know, premiered it, you know. But over here we've got this like little bridge here. As you can see, we've got a car and also we've got Gala, but it looks like we've got like this, it's kind of like a protected kind of bridge, but I quite like it because it's not like the regular bridges that you now get in the 2.0 update, but it's quite, it kind of gives you that kind of overlook view of the you know, the actual clouds and that. And also you can see another vine over there, now Jack and the Beanstalk vine over there. And also you've got like one of the Dodo Airlines models there as well, to make it look like you're living in paradise in this little wonderful world. But I think up here we've got a lot of like, it's kind of like in a little bit of urban stuff. So we've got some bikes, we've also got a car, and also we've got some 2 ducks right next to this tree, which is not even hardly grown, which is quite good. And I wonder whose house this is, because I think there's a villager inside here, and as you can see, we already seen Gala, but who else could be in here, I wonder? Let's have a look, shall we? And see who could be in there, shall we? I'm kind of thinking this island's definitely got a lot of sky core elements to it, and as you know, we've got Sky as well, who also fits in with the theme. and plus her house is blue, so I think sky is definitely a good suggestion, like visual suggestion for Skycore in particular, because of her name, and plus she's also blue as well, so it kind of fits. I'm sorry, here you are trying to talk to me and I got my head in the clouds, Airmail. I wonder if this is when folks mean they say they feel like they are living in a dream. So this is definitely she's definitely one of the best Skycore villagers there is. So if I was definitely doing like a village suggestion video, I would definitely include Sky for sure, because she fits the vibe, because her name is also Sky, but she also has got a bit of wintry vibes and also, you know, Skycore vibes as well. Okay, so as you can see, we're right next to the Able Sisters, which is also spaced out from Nook's Cranny. So there's been previous iron tours that I've previously done, but when it was Folly Crossing, she actually put Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny together on Leapfrog. But for some that I've been toured previously, they've all been either further apart, closer together as a shopping district and all that stuff, but on this island it's all spaced out because it's Skycore, so maybe you don't have to put them both next to each other half the time. You could always have them spaced out, or you could have them on the other side of the island or something. That's what I mean by that, really. I wonder what's over here though. I quite like how she's used a lot of different, I'm not sure these are custom patterns or they're single panels, or there could be fencing, whatever. But I quite like what she's used here. She used the 2.0 items, of course, but she's actually made a little florist area. Because as you can see, if you sit right here, you're right next to an actual florist of flowers. And also gyroids. And also it's in Galler again, and also Nate. If I can get past them, I can see what I've got here. Oh, I see. This is kind of like an artist oasis area. So if you want to get away from like all the city life, you might as well just come over here and do some artwork of the mountains over there. That's pretty good, isn't it? But they're supposed to resemble volcanoes, but I like the fact they look like mountains and that stuff. But over here, it's just quite interesting, because when I was showcasing this on my Iron Tour video, Iron Tour trailer, it looks like you've got ancient ruins, but also you've got a museum in the sky. I quite like this concept, because you've got the upgraded museum and you have the ancient ruins right next to it, and also you've got the mountains and also a bit of greenery as well, and also a bit of clouds. So it kind of fits in with the Skycore aesthetic. I'm quite happy with it. So, there's a bit of a dead end. If I go down here, we've got a few vines that take us down to this sort of area, and as you can see, there's more Skycore stuff to be done down here. If I follow this path, it might lead me somewhere. I quite like it actually, because you actually are moving around a lot, and it's definitely very Skycore, even though half of it's kind of not that much decorated, but I quite like it. But what's over here? Let's have a look, shall we? We're going across the clouds, and of course, here's the curator, of course. Welcome. And also, this is what I found in my Iron Tour trailer, is I found these glowing mask balloons. If I was clicking on one of them, they'll glow. I quite like the effect, because balloons do float in the sky, so that's definitely something. So that's a lot of things you can do for Skycore. I think Skycore is definitely the newest Iron Core that was introduced last year, because when I was looking at Console Kiddo's video, it was definitely last year that this Iron Core was introduced. So if I want to get it out for this year, that'd probably be good, because even though everyone's doing hardcore, it's I'm kind of thinking you're kind of limited in a way, because you've got it kind of depends on what villages you have to move out if you need to get their villager photo, for example, in order for them to move out, and also you're limited to 10 Nook Mile tickets per day or something if you're going to go villager hunting. So there's a lot of things that might stop you from doing Skycore, or you just stick with the normal Animal Crossing game itself. As you can see, we've got our like a little pier where cabin comes in half the time. And also we've got a few villager houses that have been separated from the sky. I wonder who this house might be. Oh, Lyman's house. So I can't believe that even though it's very Skycore, there's a few villagers are also living over here, and also the curators living here. She's got like a little house. I wonder what's inside here though first, because I always want to look inside the houses, because there might be something good in here that I might be able to see. wow, that's a surprise. I like this because you've got a gyroid that's actually sleeping in its cot, and you've got a little rocking chair. You can sit around in it. I was not expecting this. This is definitely doing well so far. And you also have got yourself a bed. That's cool. And it's all using wooden items, so I quite like it looks quite vintage in here, but there's no clock, but I quite like the aesthetic in here. It's definitely very modern based. I like it. Very modern and vintage as well. Quite like that. It's pretty good. But where else can we go? So I'm guessing this is Pate's house. Okay, so we've got a bit of more clouds leading this way, but as you can see, it's like they're all outside of the sky, but they're all heading right next to the beach. It's kind of quite cool. Of course, leading back to where we started, really. But let me just have a look. What's over here? I'm quite intrigued. Another neighborhood area. So I think someone definitely lives here, but I don't know who lives here, but I think it might be Nate. It's got like a little neighborhood area which has got a lot of flowers. I quite like that. Are they? Oh, they've used the parasol with flowers on it. I like that, and I can see what they've done there. They've actually used you know, they used kind of not waterscaping, they used cliffscaping and made it so you don't see it. It looks like you've got flowers there, but actually underneath there isn't. I quite like that. That's pretty good. That's pretty realistic. I like that. And also you got some duckies, and you got yourself like a little area that you can sit here and chill, and you got some barrels, and that's it. I quite like that. This Skycore Island's definitely got a lot of vibes around it, and it's definitely like the first Skycore Island that has ever been made, because I've not seen any other Skycore Islands yet, so we never know. I've got a bonsai tree, but I'm guessing that's where Bunny lives, right over there. That's a good one to have because she's quite a popular villager in the game, so I quite like how she's on this island too, so that makes it a bonus. Oh, hang on. There's also a custom portal. That's funny. I might want to check that out. But let's have a look at the actual community. Oh, nothing there. Okay. Let me have a look. Welcome to the Custom Designs portal. Would you like to check out the Dream Providers custom designs? Yes, let's see what they've got. They might have some Skycore like actual custom designs, and maybe some kind of clothing designs and hat designs that we might want to use. So let's see what we've got. I'm quite intrigued. Oh, we've got CrossingColleen. So actually she's named all of it after, and these are all the custom designs that she's used. So she must have come up with these custom designs by herself, because it says CrossingColleen on it, which is quite handy. But what about pro designs? No pro designs. I was expecting a little bit more, but I like how you can use the custom design. So if you are doing Skycore, you can actually come here and use the custom design that she's actually produced, and you can use. I feel like that's kind of ends the tour, because there wasn't much that I could tour design. It was quite a quick one, and it was quite exciting as well, because I've not even seen the Skycore Iron before, but I think there might be a few others that it might have not seen before, or it might have seen before. We never know, do we? Make sure to leave a like on this video. If you're new to our channel and want to see more of my content, please subscribe. There's a variety of content you might enjoy might involve Animal Crossing content, Miitopia content. So what I'm going to do for next week is that I'm probably going to focus on Miitopia content probably. But I'll probably do Mii tutorials, and maybe another episode might come out next week. But I might do 1 or 2 episodes or something. But I might make a studio suggestion video, maybe I'm probably going to say next weekend, because I'm not sure what's going to probably happen around that area. It would be a good idea to actually have it out for that weekend, so you guys got something to watch over the weekend, for example. So I might do that probably soon enough, or maybe I might have some plans around it. Who knows? Also, turn notifications for other Animal Crossing and Miitopia content for Bye for Animal Crossing. I'll see you next one. So bye.